Surf, sun, and sand. Great food, a Ferris wheel, rides, games, and fun, fun, fun. That's what's in store for you at the Misquamicut Fall Festival, September 17th, 18th, and 19th at Misquamicut State Beach. Entertainment all weekend long features local and national acts. The Misquamicut Fall Festival is a family-friendly event with carnival rides, magic shows, karate demos, arts and crafts, a food truck rodeo, chainsaw wood carving, and so much more. Go to MisquamicutFestival.org for more information.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Fall Fest update. Today we have Caswell Cook with some breaking news live at Misquamicut Beach. Hey Caswell.
Breaking news, huh?
It's breaking news.
Well, it's
hold on, I have a graphic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That Fall Fest is setting up and nothing's going to stop us now.
All right. Can you show us around?
Yeah, Kevin's going to drive. Say hi to Coconut Kevin.
Hey, Coconut Kevin.
Hello, my fans. Thank you for watching.
All right, let me turn the, how do I turn the camera around?
You have to go to cam/mic options, the little gear down at the bottom, and then go to camera. You lost it completely.
What if
Do you see the little gear? All right, yeah, just do that.
All right, so you see some rides are here. What they do is on Sunday night, wherever Rockwell Amusements is, the week before, they're able to, it takes them all week to set up, but they're able to break down quick. So they pull in here to the State Beach parking lot on Sunday night. We're going to take a left here and swing back around and take a look and show you where things are going to go. You see people are here today enjoying the beach, but they pull in and they leave their trucks here. And this is kind of where the entrance to the festival will be. You can see some of the rides they have. Of course, they will all unfold and stuff. I don't see the Ferris wheel. Well, that might be the Ferris wheel there. It's amazing how they pack this stuff up. And you can't really tell what it is. But it's definitely the dragon over there. Oh, we got a nice generator, as Kevin pointed out. And Twister, is that the Twister? Yeah. So Rockwell, and what we're doing over here is we're setting up this orange fence, which is going to go along the entire perimeter of the State Beach, so that, you have to pay to get in. I apologize, but, we got to pay for Coconut Kevin's wardrobe. And you see we got some water lines over here that we're going to unfurl. The water lines hook up to the State Beach and then run along this fence, which is where all the food vendors are going to go. And this whole area here where you see all the cars and stuff going all the way back to those porta potties, this is where all the amusements are going to set up in the next day or two. So that's kind of what it looks like down here on day one of setup. It's not very exciting on the first day, but by Thursday night, we should have something pretty good going. I was going to show you our staff working diligently on the fence, but they've disappeared. It's probably lunchtime, right? I think, Ben, I don't even know what time it is, but
it's 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Well, they're finally taking their lunch. Either that, they've been gone a long time and I haven't noticed. These are the Fall Fest shirts this year for the staff. So if you have any questions this weekend, find some people wearing the Fall Fest shirts. It says staff on the back. And unfortunately, we don't have any for general sale. We should. JMax Studio made them. I also want to be sure to thank a couple of the sponsors of this lovely festival, namely the Westerly Hospital, Yale New Haven Health. They're one of our big sponsors this year. And also the Pleasant View Inn is a huge sponsor. So
very nice.
That's kind of what we got going on. And we're going to get the beer tent going this weekend, which will be fun. And we just want you to go to Misquamicut.org and buy your tickets in advance. You can save $1 if you buy your tickets in advance. Kids under 7, excuse me, I always got to say that right. Kids under 7 are free. And you pay for the ride, you pay for the food, but the general admission is $10. But there's $1 off coupons everywhere. Just grab one, show it on your phone. We don't care. You'll save the $1.
Yeah, I mean, you constantly put up those $1 off coupons, and you say, just copy this and share it to everybody, and just take it. Just take the coupon.
Right.
There's nothing easier than taking the coupon. Tonight, we're going to be live at 7 p.m. With an interview. Can you tell us a little bit about who I'm talking to tonight?
I don't know. You tell me who it is, and I'll tell you about them.
Barry.
Oh, Barry Goudreau. So
Barry
Barry
Goudreau.
Goudreau, his band is called Barry Goudreau's Engine Room, and this guy's got a tremendous resume. Probably first and foremost, he was one of the guitar players in the band Boston in the '70s. So when you think of those hits like "More Than a Feeling" and "Don't Look Back," all that stuff, he's on those records. He split with the band in the early '80s, I think, and actually had a top 40 solo hit. And then Brad Delp, who was the lead singer of Boston, he split from Boston, and all during the '80s and '90s, Barry and Delp did their own projects. And he's played with everybody, but he will certainly, with Barry Goudreau's Engine Room, he will certainly he's got a great singer in his band, and they will certainly do some Boston songs for people who would like to hear that. I know that Boston is no longer Boston, so it's great to be able to see one of the members of the band.
Absolutely. And we have a bunch of great music. We have a lot of local music. There's a ton of local musicians, like Southbound with special guest Nina J, Nick Bossy. How excited are you to meet Sal Palicetti in person? I know that you've become obsessed with Jesus is a Friend of Mine.
Well, when I saw that viral video on YouTube, as I do with things, I tend to look up, okay, first of all, are these people still alive? And secondly, where the hell have they been the last 40 years? And I found Sal in New York, just recently retired. And boy, when they put that crazy video on YouTube a few years ago and it got all those millions of views, he's been invited all over the world to sing his song with like ska bands and all these people that cite him as like an influence. And he was just like, oh my God, really? But it's a catchy little tune. But his band's called One Swift Kick, and it's a classic rock band. All the stuff you want to see. But he will sing that song that was that became the YouTube sensation. So I'm excited to meet him. It's kind of how I met John Batdorf, who unfortunately won't be at the show. But I heard Wham Bam in the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. I said, I don't remember this band Silver. And I looked it up and I found John. And I'm like, geez, there he is. And then we got him here and he sang his hits. He's actually got more than one. So it's cool. So I like to find some of these people that, I think when I was on the radio with Bruce from W80K this morning, he goes, you bring us artists that we didn't know we loved.
That's it. Yes, absolutely.
Because they're not household names, but then the songs come out and you're like, whoa, that's the guy from that.
I mean, a couple of years ago, I interviewed Joey Molland for Springfest, and I didn't, other than Breaking Bad, I had not thought of the band Badfinger since I was a little kid. And yet, like, those are, No Matter What and Day After Day, and like those, I listen to those songs all the time now on Spotify. I just absolutely love them. So yeah, I love that, the music that we didn't know we loved. Steve Douglas says, "Great to see you, gents. When are the Copperfield sets at the festival?"
Well, first of all, Steve Douglas is excited because he's been living at Disney World for the last 20 plus years, and some people may tend to suggest he seek therapy, but he's attracted to the mouse. It's okay. David Copperfield is. You thought that was funny, huh, Ben? Steve, you asked for it. David Copperfield is definitely the best magician in the world, and Steve took me to see him once at the Worcester Centrum, and he made it snow. But I think Steve has seen David Copperfield many, many times. But Steve, we don't have David Copperfield, but we have the next best thing. Can you guess what it is? It's the magic of Larry and
Dave. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So Steve worked with them back in the day. And Steve, could you give us a couple of 42 times you've seen Copperfield? You may need help for that too. I haven't seen Paul McCartney 42 times, for God's sake. I couldn't afford to. So Larry and David are magicians, and on Saturday, they're going to do one set at 11:30 and one set, I want to say, at like 12:30. So or 12:45 or something. So they're going to be on the stage twice. So bring your kids down to see the magic. The one thing they do, and Steve's familiar with this, is where guy locks the other guy in the box. They put up the curtain, and 3 seconds later, they've switched places. Metamorphosis. It's called metamorphosis.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that. That's insane.
I've seen them do it like probably 50 times at this point, and I kind of get how it's done, I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it could be done that fast. And so it must be magic.
I mean, that's what I want to believe anyway. So, yeah, I'm excited for Larry and David.
By the
One
way,
of
I
the
want to
best
thank the people. I played at the Windjammer yesterday. The photos were pretty amazing of how the day went. And I can't tell you, though, how many people come up to me when I'm out here in Mesquamaket saying that they really enjoy watching all these live streams here in Mesquamaket. So, and now this is your week, Ben, because I said, Ben, go do your thing, man.
Well, thank you. But so people, no one has asked, but I'm gonna ask. How come there's no DJ Caswell Cook set at Fallfest?
You can't reheat a souffle. No, it's true. These people come up to me all the time when I'm at the Windjammer, and they're like, "Can you come DJ the party at my house and do what you do here?" And I'm like, "No, I can't. It is something about the place, the water, the people. You can't duplicate it. You can't reheat it. So to try to stick me at Fall Fest to replicate the patio of the Windjammer doesn't work."
All right, that's fair. People last night when we gave away 2 sets of free tickets last night live, and people were I think at first people were disappointed to see a face other than yours on the live streams. And
Well, I'm sorry.
I know, right? I was like, no one has ever been disappointed that Caswell was not somewhere, to my knowledge, until last night. And then I gave away free tickets and everybody was happy, so that was good. But yeah, these people, I don't know why. Maybe they have, maybe they are ill-minded like Steve, but they love you, Caswell, and I don't understand it myself. But it's fine.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't understand it either. And it was never like it was this summer. This is the weirdest summer because it's like they show up like whenever I'm playing, and then they won't let me stop. Like I was supposed to play 1 to 5 yesterday, and I stayed till 8:30. I actually left the stage at one point and told Mike, my assistant, when this song's over, just end it and walk away. And I went inside the Windjammer and just sat down like in the back room, and all I could hear was this one more song stuff. So, and I was like, well, if I wait like 5 minutes, maybe they'll leave. And I came back out and there's still one more songing. So I gave them like 2 more hours.
Yeah, I thought that you were done at 5, and I did the live stream at 6, and I texted you. I was like, hey, do you want to give away these free tickets with me? And I didn't hear anything. Then at 9 o'clock, you were like, I just finished DJing. And I'm like, what is happening? Here's your number 1 fan, though.
My mother. Hi, Mom.
Yes. And last question for you. Steve wants to know how the reunion was.
Oh, the DJ Dave Christina reunion?
Yeah.
It was great. It was so much fun. I couldn't believe that we really had not done like the double DJ thing in literally 20 years. And so we saw people that we hadn't seen in a long time. People that used to work at the Andrea and stuff, or they used to, because we used to DJ the Andrea, Sandy's Lighthouse, the Atlantis, all those places. And so we had a great group of people that had not, seen us together. Obviously, we see all these people all the time. Some of them I hadn't, but I had a great fun with Dave. And I will, say to anyone, they say, where'd you learn how to DJ? And I will always say, Dave Christina got me DJing 25 years ago. It was fun. But enough about this sidebar with DJing. This festival is I'm looking forward to it because we've literally had to sit out the last 3 festivals, and it's been kind of depressing that we couldn't do this. And the fact that we're going to be able to, like the other night at Summer Pops, it was so cool to like be able to sing again, and have everybody out there in the park and the fireworks and all the cool stuff. And so this will be the same sort of thing with just a lot of fun for people.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think it'll be great. September 17th, 18th, and 19th. On Friday, it starts at 5 p.m. Saturday is 11 to 11. Sunday is 11 to 5. Like we said, there's a classic car show on Sunday from 11 to 3. Friday night, we have Jeff Slate and Friends. Saturday, we have Barry Goudreau's Engine Room, One Swift Kick, which is Sal from Jesus Was a Friend of Mine, Morgan Betancourt, Nick Bossy. Sunday, we have the Richard Lloyd Group, formerly of Television, Scott Fowler and Southbound with Nina J, the Food Truck Rodeo, the Beer and Wine Garden. You can come harass Caswell in person. So many wonderful things. You can probably find. Is Coconut Kevin going to be selling any art?
Kevin, are you selling any art this weekend? Yeah,
Nice.
backstage. You gotta find me or find him, or he's basically. Well, you tell him. Is it by appointment only?
Well, you'll see the stuff, and I'll be around doing this. It's, you gotta act like I'm busy, bring it and paid.
I meant to tell you one other thing that was not on the schedule, Ben. I forgot the name of the group, but for the first hour and a half when people arrive, there's going to be a Dixieland jazz band standing at the entrance playing.
What?
A Dixieland jazz band.
Okay.
That's going to be playing, sitting in the back of a convertible Cadillac. Don't ask, but I put out there for I wanted something new and something different. So if you are one of the lucky people that arrives in the first hour and a half, you will be greeted at the entrance while you're buying your tickets with a Dixieland band. And I think it's like an 8-piece band. So it's going to be really cool. So you're definitely going to want to come. And then we've also got some giveaways that the first so many people that come through the door, we got just stuff to give away. I think there's candy bars and just stuff.
You're just happy to be back.
We're happy to be back.
This
And
sounds, the Dixieland Jazz Band playing in the back of a Cadillac when people come through the gates, and giveaways and all of this ridiculous fun stuff. Everybody's just happy to be back. They're happy to have, I keep saying that this is the biggest party to end the summer, and it's amazing, and I'm so excited, and it's so talking to you and talking to everybody else about this. It really the joy of coming back for these festivals on the beach is so apparent, and there's nothing cooler. There is nothing cooler than being on a Ferris wheel and looking out and seeing the entirety of the Atlantic Ocean, or as much as you can see of it, as far as the eye can see. It's the coolest atmosphere for a festival, and I'm happy it's back.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right, Caswell. I'm sure that we will talk to you again with some more updates, more breaking news about Fallfest. Anything you want to leave the people with?
Well, this whole Coconut Kevin by appointment thing could become popular this weekend. So the code word is, Coconut Kevin, and we'll see if we can find him for you, and we'll bring you backstage where you can, have a one-on-one with his special art, and then he might sign it to you. Cash is king though for him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Thanks, Caswell. We will be back tonight at 7 p.m. With the legendary guitarist from Boston, Barry Goudreau of Barry Goudreau's Engine Room, who, of course, will be playing on Saturday night. We'll see you later.
Surf, sun, and sand. Great food, a Ferris wheel, rides, games, and fun, fun, fun. That's what's in store for you at the Mesquamaket Fall Festival, September 17th, 18th, and 19th at Mesquamaket State Beach. Entertainment all weekend long features local and national acts. The Mesquamaket Fall Festival is a family-friendly event with carnival rides, magic shows, karate demos, arts and crafts, a food truck rodeo, chainsaw wood carving, and so much more. Go to MesquamaKetFestival.org for more information.